everyone, welcome back. From this video, I'm going to talk about the programming part of Invoice page. Firstly, let's go through the Invoice page. Here I have include the header part, and then I get the connection through the connection.php page to our page and the database, and using this if condition, I will check whether the session U has value or not. And if it has value, we will go through this part and I will take the email of session UID and assign that email to $umail. And also I will get the value of ID $get and assign that value to $OID. If we couldn't go through this part, it means if the $session U doesn't have any value, we will go to the bottom and we will not display anything. We will stay in the same page. And after that, for the print button, I have started this print invoice function through onClick event. And here I have include another button called export as PDF. After that, here are the address and details of the sender. And inside this PHP script, using this query, I have taken the value of table user has address where the user email is equal to the $umail and fetch that value and assign that value to $address data. Inside this div column div, I have used h5 tag to display this invoice and take the first name and last name through the $session IDU. And also line 1, I will take the $address data and the $address data line 2 also. Here I will take the email using $umail. And also I will take the value of $invoice. Take the value of invoice table where the order ID is equal to $OID and fetch that values also and assign that value to $invoice data. And inside this part, again I will take the ID for invoice through the invoice data variable and date and time of invoice by taking the date of $invoice data. And then we will display this product, unit price, quantity, total, those things. And in here, to the table body, I will take the ID through the $invoice data and order ID through $OID. And using this query, I will take the values of product table where the ID is equal to $invoice data product ID and fetch that value, fetch that row and assign that value to the product data. In here I have taken the title through this product data and displayed, and likewise the price, total also and quantity also. After that, again I have started another PHP script by taking the value of city table where the ID is equal to the city ID of $address data and fetch that value also and assign that value to $city data. From this part I have done a little calculation. $delivery, I have assigned 0 value to it, and I will check whether if the $city data district ID is equal to 4, I will assign the value of delivery P Colombo of $product data, that value assigned to the $delivery. If this not happen, I will take the value of delivery P other of $product data and assign that value to $delivery. Here I have used this $T and $G variable to take the values of total of $invoice data, and I will deduct $delivery amount from $T variable value, and I will display it in these parts by using PHP script for subtotal, delivery fee, and for the grand total. After that, I have used this thank you text and a notice called purchase item can return before 7 days of delivery, this label, and also another text. So now let's see the on-click events regarding this part. Firstly, let's go. Here's the save invoice function where I take the values through order ID, mail, amount, and quantity. By using this new form data, I will append all the values to this form by giving new IDs like OIMAQ to the order ID, mail, amount, and quantity, and send those values to this save invoice.php page through post method. If we check in save invoice part here, inside the PHP script, firstly I have start a session and then link our page to the database through connection.php page, and using again if condition, I will check whether the session view has value or not, and if it is have value, then we will go through this part and again take the values of these IDs and assign that value to these variables. By using this query, I will take the values of product table where the ID is equal to $PID and fetch that values and assign that value to $product data. And here I will take the quantity of $product data and assign that value to the current quantity. And then here I have done a little calculation by deducting the amount of quantity by current quantity and assign that value to new quantity. And here I have used update query to update the product table by setting the quantity by taking the value of new quantity where the ID is equal $PID. And from these variables, I have taken the date time, new date time, and the date time zone. By using this part, I will check whether the set time zone is equal to the $D, and from this part I will check whether the format of year, month, date is correct, giving a format to the $date. And from this part I will insert the values to invoice table by getting the values to these table columns through $ID, $date, amount, quantity, 0, $paying, $mail likewise, and I will echo 1. And let's go to the JavaScript part again. And here after that I will check whether I have started this new HTML request to the variable R, and I will take already state change value through an anonymous function, and inside it I will check whether if the R ready state is equal to 4. If it is equal to 4, then I will take the response text of $R and assign that value to variable t. Using this if condition, I will check whether the amount value of $t is equal to 1 or not. If it is so, then I will again take the value of order ID through the invoice page. And if not, I will add the value of t. And from here, I have done the print invoice part by taking the page and the text to these variables. That's the coding programming part of invoice page. Hope you get idea how to do that. Thank you so much for watching. See you in next video.